Oh, top of the morning to you ladders. Hope you're all enjoying your smokings and your wakings and bakings. I know I am. No, I'm just kidding, guys. How you guys doing? Thunder Chronicles here, uh, aka Midnight Hoax. For some of you who haven't been able to uh, watch, I think I posted a video talking about this or not. I'm not sure, but yeah, somebody else mentioned Hakum, Midnight Hoax and Thunder Chronicles. Yeah. Anyways, I explained that in another video. This video is more for my wake and bake and for those of you out there who have been commenting on my Google Hangouts tutorial video. Uh, I didn't really expect, uh, I don't know, I guess I didn't expect somebody to need the tutorial, but I guess it is useful. So thank you for those of you out there who are trying to get on the Google Hangouts and using my tutorial for your help. And as soon as you guys comment, as you can see, I reply, trying to give you guys the help you guys need. If I haven't replied to your comments, more than likely it's because sorry about that, guys. I just woke up. It's because I haven't smoked yet, man. More like For some reason, I'm really like energetic and strung up when I wake up. I don't smoke. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that like I haven't been able to reply because I was asleep. So if I didn't reply, it's because of that. So don't think I'm not gonna reply. I replied to everybody's comments. Yeah. Okay. Number one question I got was because the same thing that I went through when I started Hangouts. This one goes out to Mert the Prophet. Uh, he asked me how come when he gets into his Google account he couldn't see the little bubbles on the side to give you conversations. Later on, you were able to recomment back that you were able to find them in your other comment in your legal name page. Yes, that is correct. You can't use your Google account page if it's a page. Like, let's say you have a legal account on Google Plus, like your legal name. Like for me, my legal name one is Victor O. And so when I tried to make a YouTube account, since I already had a Google account, I simply used my Google account. But I didn't want my Google account name, Victor O, to show up in my YouTube page. So I didn't use that one as my YouTube account. I used a sub channel, or I created a channel, a sub account, a sub page for my Stoner Chronicles out of the my main legal account. That's why if you've been on Hangouts with me, you would notice that instead of saying Midnight Stoner Chronicles on my name, it says Victor. It's because I have to use my legal name page to be able to get onto the Hangouts. That's the only way you can get the little bubbles on the side that shows you all the conversations for some reason. If you try to go through your page, your Google page, for some of you, not for all of you, I'll explain why. For some of you, if you try to go through your Google page, you won't get the Google Hangouts bubbles on the side because it doesn't show conversations because it's just a page. It's not supposed to be an actual person, per se. It's not supposed to be like, yeah, it's just a sub page basically. You need to have use an actual account. It's not sub. I mean, it's a sub account, not an actual account. That being said, there's a lot of you out there that when you made your YouTube page, you didn't have a Google account, so you made one specifically for that and named the YouTube account. I mean, named the Google account the same thing you were gonna name your YouTube account. So it's one and the same, the page and the Google account. But the reason I did it, I made a page for it instead was because I told you I had my legal name on the page on the main account. So there's some people that instead of putting their legal name on the page account, they put the YouTube account name that they wanted because they were just going to make the YouTube channel, not the Google Plus channel. Like I had it because I started with my old Google account that I used all the way on this time. That's why I had to use my legal name, because I already had a Google account and all my info and everything on that account. I used that account. And like I said, there's some of you that created the page specifically for the YouTube, so you didn't really realize it. But by doing that, you were making it possible for you guys that have that. Some of you guys will be able to use your actual YouTube account as your Hangouts account, because you used that at the beginning, your main account. So for those of you who are able to figure it out that way, awesome. For you that don't have the Google account as your main page, your YouTube account as your main page, you're gonna have a little trouble, but it's still possible to fix that. All you gotta do is go to your legal name page, and everybody that you have added on your YouTube page, add them on your legal name page. Then you won't be able to see the little bubbles for the Hangouts on the side, and you'll be able to add people and send conversations out as you will. There is a way to call people from the sub pages, but it's very difficult. You got to start a Hangout, and then you got to go to a Google page, find the Hangouts, go to the actual Hangouts page, start a Hangout, send the link out by sending the copy paste link to everybody, and wait for them to jump on. It's very, very tedious. I don't like doing it that way. I've done it a couple of times when I use my Stoner Chronicle page. Another way to do it is you can get someone that's on their main account to call you to your legal name, and then you invite yourself. In other words, you add yourself on Google Plus. What I did, I add my Stoner Chronicles page to myself. So I have my legal name page, my Victor page, and then I have my Stoner Chronicles page. So I went, look for Stoner Chronicles myself, add myself. So whenever I get into a call and I want to use my Stoner Chronicles name, I jump into the call with my legal name, invite myself to the call, and then answer it on my phone, and then hang it up on my laptop or something. And then that way I'll use my Stoner Chronicles page, and then I'll just switch back to the laptop to stay on the laptop or the phone, whatever I'm going to use at the moment. But yes, very, very tedious to use your account if you have that problem like me, that you have the sub account for the Google Hangouts. Sorry, I've been talking all this time. I haven't started smoking yet. Wake and bake's not much of a wake and bake, huh? Just wanted to address that issue real quick about the Google Hangouts for those of you who had problems trying to log on to Google Hangouts as well. It's funny, when I made that video for the that little tutorial video on my YouTube page, I didn't expect that a lot of people were gonna need it. I don't know. It just felt like like people were, I don't know if we're gonna get on Google Plus and know what to do. I don't know. I guess they do have the same problems I did, but I'm more of a techie person, so I figured shit out real quick. I just pushed buttons and clicked on shit and saw what it did, and realized that my sub account page and that and this, and I went on YouTube and researched Hangouts, and went on Hangouts and went into the help pages and everything, trying to figure out what the fuck was that and why I couldn't find the bubbles until I finally figured it out. So I figured I'd make a video and explain to you guys so that you guys wouldn't have to do all that, because it took me a pretty long time to figure out fucking Hangouts. Google Plus is one of the most complicating, stupid websites that I've ever used. But YouTube is owned by Google Plus now, or by Google, so we're fucked. I don't like it at all. Sometimes I don't fucking find my comments. I have to actually go to my freaking email to fucking see my comments. And that's because it's fucking, everything's connected with my email. Like, all with fucking accounts that I have connected with my email, because I don't fucking get emails unless they're connected to my main email. So I connected all my accounts. Stoner Chronicles account is connected to my email. My main email page is connected to my email. Like everything. And that's the only way I get the comments. Until recently, I added, I don't know, for those of you who have Android phones, I added this application called Studio on my fucking Android. It lets you, like, mess with your YouTube stuff. What's it called? Here it is. Studio Creator, or YouTube Studio Creator. But the main app is called Studio. I found it on the Google Play Store. App is legit as fuck. It lets me. Here you go. Oh, what the fuck? There you go. It looks like that. The icon on the Google Play Store looks like a little red gear. It kind of looks like a YouTube button. Yeah, that app. It shows me all my comments, which is legit as fuck because it gives me a channel stats. It gives me a picture of the video. I can't watch my own videos on it. Like you can't watch your videos, but you can see when they comment. When somebody comments, it gives you a notification. You can see how many comments per video. You can see your videos as you can see. It shows you my comments and shit at the bottom. So I click on that and I can reply to my comments instantly without having any problems. I don't really have to deal with Google Plus because I hate having to deal with Google Plus to reply to my comments. Some of them are linked, and I was having this whole big deal with Google Plus at the beginning where I couldn't reply to a comment. Like I would click on the link and it would start opening the Google Plus page for me to comment, and then bloop, it would close. So I wouldn't be able to do shit. So I got this app and I figured out the commenting on the computer later on. I was able to fix that too. So if you guys have that problem where you are on your laptop or something like that, and you already have your YouTube account linked to Google, but you try to comment and it doesn't let you, that's because there's some other bullshit settings on Google Plus, not even on YouTube. There are some bullshit settings on Google Plus that you gotta go to Google Plus, fix the settings on Google Plus, just so you can come back to YouTube so you can comment on YouTube. Like on the main YouTube page, if you try to comment after that fix or whatever, it'll let you. I have now the privilege to comment on videos, on my own videos. Because Google Plus is all fucked up. You gotta fix shit on YouTube. You gotta fix shit on Google Plus just to be able to comment. It's retarded, but I was able to fix that on my account. I can now post from any device, anything, which is awesome. But before that, I was using that dashboard app because it was the only way I could reply. Yeah, guys. So enough about that. Let me just get stony and start my day. If you guys have any more questions about that Google Plus, about the Google Plus thing, leave them in this video. If you're watching on Google Plus, this video is going to be going and getting posted on my YouTube page. So if you would like to go and comment, go check it out on the YouTube page. I see there's 2 viewers on the Google Plus. Shouts out to you guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm not sure who it is. I don't even know if I have the chat on. For those of you who are on to comment or talk, I didn't prepare for this at all. From what the people that I could tell here that are watching, I have 2 viewers. I can't pronounce your name, but it's with a B, Beresek 1 or 01. My thing, I'm not sure where you're from, but I think you're from the Czech Republic. Your name just sounds like something from the Czech Republic. So shouts out to you, bro. You're watching from the Czech Republic, I think you are. On the Google Plus. Cheers. So, hope you guys have an awesome stony morning. You guys got a bowl packed long, ready to smoke with me. one other thing I needed to talk about was my lack of Stoner Chronicles videos uh, with Stoner Tells You the News. If you guys follow me on YouTube, uh, you might be interested in the Stoner Tells You the News thing. I've been trying to upload the next episode for 3 days now, man, and YouTube doesn't fucking let me. Uh, okay, so I get, if you ever uploaded a video through your laptop or computer, so you gotta click on the upload button or whatever, right? And it gives you that little YouTube button that says public, and you gotta either click or drag your videos into it to be able to find the video you want to upload. So I upload the video, it goes to my video manager or whatever, and it gives me that little processing bar of uploading, and then after it uploads, it processes. Okay, well, it gets to finish the upload, and then it gets to 95% process, and it just stops there. It stops there, literally. It takes a fucking hour for it to get to the fucking video processing or upload process, but then it stops at 95% right when it's about to finish processing, and it doesn't do anything for hours. Literally, I mean hours. Yesterday, what I did was I opened a new tab on my Google Chrome, and then I uploaded the video, or I started uploading the video, and then I changed to another tab to continue using my internet the rest of the day, and let the video upload. Halfway throughout the day, I saw that the video was already uploading. It was about 94% processing to be able to show up on the stupid YouTube page, and then I went to 95, and it stayed there for the rest of the day, literally rest of the day, because I just woke up. I opened the page, and it was still at 95%. Been more than 24 hours since I started uploading that stupid video, and it's not supposed to take that long. My videos have never taken that long to upload. I do have I upload in like 1280p, so my videos are fucking huge when I upload them. These videos are on 360p because they're on my laptop and straight off of the Google Plus Hangouts on air, so that's not really high quality. But the phone ones that I use my phone to record, so when I upload the videos and the editing and all that, it makes the file huge. So it takes a long time to upload, but not 24 hours. That's just crazy. So what I did was I went back and I checked on my video editing software what the fuck was going on, because every time and then like I thought there was something wrong with the video, and that's why I wasn't uploading. So I went back and I checked the videos, and yes, there was something wrong at the very end of the video. That like it was supposed to. It's the part where it starts my intro, and then it just shows my intro and finishes, right? Well, I had forgotten to put a transition between the intro clip and the last video clip. So whenever it would try to finish the video and jump into the transition, it wasn't having a transition there, so it would just jump straight into the outro video clip. But for some reason, I don't know what the fuck was going on with the program, since it didn't have that stupid transition. It was fucking up at that spot. So if you were trying to watch the video on a computer, like, it would pause and just glitch and get back to the part where I would start saying, well, thank you guys, and this and this and that. Like, and then it would glitch again and get back to that part after it ended again, and glitch again, and it was frozen. I could hear the audio glitching and going back and forth in a loop, but I wasn't even seeing the video do it because the video was frozen at the end of the video. So I deleted that video, re-edited the whole thing again, which took hours. Not even, but it takes hours because I have to render it, not because of the editing. Re-edited the whole video, rendered it, took hours, got it up again, rendered. I watched the full video. It doesn't have any glitches anymore now that I added the stupid little transition, which was fucking up the video fucking the whole time. And it was 3 videos, 3 times I rendered that stupid video. It takes about an hour to render that video. 3 hours out of every day to render the stupid video and getting it working right. And finally, I got it to work right. And I'm gonna upload it today. Hopefully, this time it does upload and goes right. So, you guys like to enjoy? If you guys like to enjoy those Stoner Tells You the News videos, look out for that. There's gonna be one upstate for sure. I'm not gonna fucking let that go. Shout out to PhD and THC. He was also one of the ones who hit me up on the other video about being able to get on Google Hangouts. I just got your notification, man. It's telling me that you said okay, thanks. You were able to get on Google Hangouts. And you just need to add people. Awesome, bro. Awesome. I'm glad that I was able to help you out and you were able to figure it out on Google Hangouts. So cheers to that, bro. Uh, Start calling your peeps and have your little smoke session with you guys, with your friends, and with all the Stoner Chronicles. I mean, Stoner Chronicles, all the Stoners. Well, yeah, invite the Stoner Chronicles to Google Hangouts. Hell yeah. Um, okay, I just got another comment. It said, on the on this video. So shout out to you, man. THC, PhD and THC. So yeah, I'm getting nice and medicated. This morning's turning out to be really good. Yeah, so weather right now in Texas is fucking, woo, it's all crazy. If you guys know, I'm in Texas, or those of you who didn't know, I mentioned it a couple of times in my videos. So yeah, I'm in Texas. It's supposed to be a hot state, right? But it's supposed to be winter time right now, or whatever the fuck. Or the end of winter, or the beginning of winter. I'm not really sure when the fucking season starts or whatever. I'm stoned. I don't give a fuck. I just get stoned. So I'm like in Texas, right? Weather is all shitty because one day it's cold, one day it's hot, one day it's freezing, one day it's hot, one day it's raining, one day it's hot. Like there's always gonna be hot in there somewhere because Texas, this is straight up hot. But there's always one other intermediate date. Like every other day it's fucking cold or hot or rainy. So right now it's a combination of two. Right now it's raining and it's cold. So it's really weird. And it doesn't get cold in Texas. Like the winters here used to get, I mean, the hottest was maybe like, fuck, like low 60s or something. That was the coldest, I mean, back in the day. For some reason, this year, I don't know, either the world's going to shit and we're about to die, and that's why the temperatures are changing drastically, but it's cold as fuck this winter, man. It went down to 20 some. Fuck, yo. Texas, yo. It's never gotten this fucking cold here. Like, well, except that one time, I think like 10 or so years ago, it actually fucking snowed here in Texas. Like, literally snowed, which that shit doesn't happen. Like, it's never snowed. It's been like 20 plus years since it snowed for the first time in Texas in over shitloads of centuries. Everybody went bananas over fucking specks of like little ice that were dropping into the sky that were melting as soon as they touched the ground. They were just, you would see them fall and you could touch them and they would melt immediately with your heat. It wasn't that cold, but it was the first time it snowed here in Texas for over a couple of centuries. And then 10 years after that, it happened again. It snowed for about, and when I say Texas, I'm talking about like super down low South Texas. I'm not talking about San Antonio and Dallas and Houston. Obviously, it snows there. But I'm talking about lower, even lower. Closer to the equator you go, the less it's likely it is to snow. And we're down south so much, we're at the tip of Texas at the bottom. So it doesn't snow here because it gets so fucking hot. But lately it's been getting down to the 20s, 30s. I think today it's like 40 degrees. Yeah, 44 overall forecast is what we have right now. Overcast, I mean, overall forecast. Shut up. But yeah, cheers, guys. Gonna fucking take another hit, finish this bowl. Oh wait, this is the second bowl. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, I fucking fucking weird. I've been crazy. Maybe later I'll throw on some clothes and shit and transfer all my videos and everything to the laptop and clear up some space on my phone and go outside and make an outside video today. I mean, it's chill enough for me to make a video. So maybe I'll do an outside video. It's cold as fuck, but yeah. And I have no space on my phone, so I gotta clear some shit up in there because I got a Galaxy S4. It's an awesome phone for video resolution and stuff like that. But when it comes to video files, if you have that high resolution using, it sucks because you just can't have too many videos on Google on fucking you can't have too many videos on your phone if you have the top resolution on your camera. You can go up to like 1280 by 1080, I think. So that's fucking great. That's what I use sometimes for my videos. So they look really good on the definition now. But the video files, when I finish a fucking 2-minute video, is like 4 gigs, and my phone is like an 8 gig phone. So it takes a long time for me to make videos that are longer than that. Either I lower the resolution on the phone to be able to record a super long video. No, I can record like 30 minutes, but the videos turn out like, I think they turn out to be like, if a minute is a gig per file or something like that, so it turns out to be like 30 gigs. But since I have like a memory card installed into it, I use my memory card slot to be able to save huge files. But yeah, it comes out to like a huge file on my S4 for some reason. And that's my new activity here for those of you who are commenting. Oh, yeah, PhD and THC, man. Yeah, dude, it's cold. It's weird. Like, I'm not used to the weird coldness, man. Oh, cool. New sub. Shouts out to Nobody420. Just got that notification, man. Um, yeah. I freaking don't remember what I was talking about, man. Shit. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys when you're like getting stoned or just there and you're talking about something and like the flow's going really good, right? And just something really quick happens and and something really quick happens and it just like boop, throws you off track and you just can't for the life of you remember what it was you were saying like 2 seconds ago. That happens to me very often. I don't know. I'm not a very distracted person, but when I'm in the flow of talking, I gotta say stuff quick sometimes because if something interrupts me or if my attention gets called to something else, I forget what I was talking about real bad. And it had nothing to do with smoking. Um, I had like ADHD. I don't know if I still have it or not, but I was told that I had ADHD when I was a little kid. So like, I was fucking hyperactive as fuck for a fat kid. Like, I was a fat kid. I don't consider myself fat anymore. My body weight to my height ratio should be there. So it's yeah. When I was a little fat kid, I was an energetic son of a bitch, which is weird. Like you don't see many fat kids climbing trees and like playing football. Well, I mean playing football, yeah, but you don't see many fat kids running around skating, playing fucking tag and climbing trees and trying to parkour. I remember I used to try to do parkour in school. It was hilarious. I was a fat kid. And yeah, man, it was so weird that I was always real energetic and I didn't know why. And it was all because I was fucking hyperactive attention disorder, whatever the fuck it is, a hyperactive attention disorder, ADHD. And apparently you're supposed to be like, oh, and aggressive too. I was never really aggressive, I guess because I was always smoking weed as well. But yeah, I do have that ADHD bullshit that tends to like catch my attention and like boop, in an instant I can just I'm not interested in something anymore. It's just I'm all fucking. It's like I feel like I'm always 100% stoned to the point where like I just space on everything. But imagine that, but all your life throughout every I mean, I guess I didn't really feel like a stoner when I became a stoner because I was always forgetting bullshit randomly anyway. So I never understood when people were like, "Oh, stoner moment," until later on. I guess I realized it was because you smoke, you forget some stuff. I always forgot shit because it was hard for me to keep my attention on something. Really, really hard for me to keep my attention on shit. But I got past it. I mean, it's not that hard. All those parents out there drugging up their kids with red, what is it called? Ritalin and what's the other one? Adderall. Ritalin and Adderall. Fucking kids are all fucking zombified because of that shit. Nah, man. I'm not down with that. I'm not down with taking pills. Either way, I mean, I was young. I had my fucking fuck up stage where, like, I just wanted to go out and fucking do drugs and shit. Well, not do drugs, but like experiment and shit, pop Molly and all that bullshit. Uh, and I did. Like, when I had a chance, I fucking did all that. And I don't know. It just wasn't that fun, yo. It's not the same feeling from smoking my ganja. Like, it just wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed some trips from some of the I guess illegal substances that I consumed, but not all the time, man. But I did it. I guess I did it more because I was curious. I'm the kind of person that's more curious and shit. But I'll leave that for another video. I think I can make a really awesome video out of this conversation part piece. So I'm gonna leave this for another video, and I'm gonna jump onto that topic later on today. So if you guys want to hear about all my stoniness and years to come or years in the past where I got like different types of hallucinogens and shit like that, I got some stories, man. I got stories from when I was younger, or a couple of years ago. I'm not that old either. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the hype and all that shit. One more thing, whole people saying addiction and this and that. I don't know. I've never find the whole addiction thing to be real. I think it's always been mind over matter for a lot of people. There's a lot of people that have very strong wills and they can, I guess, tell themselves, no, no. So I tell myself like, nah, dude, like you're not addicted to anything. Why the fuck are you gonna keep doing shit? I don't have to. I mean, I smoke cigarettes. I smoked the cancer sticks for about 10 years. Ever since I started smoking weed, at the exact same time I started smoking cigarettes. I remember because I used the cigarettes as a cloaking device. I smoked cigarettes so that I wouldn't smell like weed. If anything, I would smell like cigarettes. And I mean, yeah, cigarettes were bad because you were young or whatever, but people would pass it off more than if you pass by next to them and let's say you're like a fucking 12-year-old and you pass by next to them smoking like cigarettes. My answer is always like, hey man, I got a lot of family members that smoke and shit. Like, sorry that I smell like cigarette butts, but what do you want me to do? And they let me go. They didn't question me. They just let it go. Teachers, everybody. And and if I smoke like weed, they'll be like, you were getting high or something. You're going to the office. You like getting getting in trouble for this bullshit. But I smell like cigarettes. And people would pass it off. So I always smoked cigarettes while I was younger so that I could fucking use them as camouflage. And I smoked for 10 years or so. And one day I was just like, man, fuck the cancer sticks. Like, I don't even know why I'm smoking. I don't like smoking cigarettes. Like, I got annoyed that I was always wasting my money on fucking cancer sticks. When I could have just saved up a couple of fucking bucks that I would use for my cancer sticks, I would have saved them up and used them for my weeds or something, buy some rolling papers or something. Now, right now, I haven't fucking used hemp wick in over a fucking month because I ran out. and my budget for spending money that has anything to do other than bills is zero right now. So I can't spend any money for myself. Everything that I have is saved up for bills already, so I can't touch it. So I got nothing that I could get my fucking hands on. Um, but anyways, not the topic. But yeah, like I got fucking used to smoking the ganj and just realized that I don't need the cancer sticks. Why the fuck am I buying them, right? So I stopped buying the cancer sticks, and from one day to the other, literally from one day to the other, I quit fucking smoking cigarettes. Like cold turkey or whatever the fucking term is. I don't even know why the fuck they call it cold turkey. It's stupid. But anyways, yeah, I quit straight off the bat. I don't understand how people can't quit. It's weird to me, the concept of people not being able to quit. All you gotta do is just not pick up the cancer stick, put it in your mouth, and light it. To me, it seems very simple. So I don't know. I guess I'm the kind of person that believes that addiction is all about your mind power and your will. Because also, uh, I was prescribed with clinical depression a while back. My doctors told me they were more than anything recommended for me to start taking some pills that would level me out. I told them, I was like, I don't really want drugs, man. I don't do drugs anymore. Like it's not me to do drugs anymore. I kind of did that when I was younger and kind of got over that. I don't want drugs. I don't want any pills. I just don't pill. I don't do pills. I don't like pills. They're not fun. They don't make me feel the way I want to feel. So I freaking told the doctor, I was like, is there any other kind of treatment that I could do? Anything else that you recommend for depression that could help me, get my stuff back and shit? Get me back into the normal person that I used to be, because I started changing a lot after I got depressed. I don't even know why. And doctor was explaining to me, I went through some fucking bullshit for a while. I fucking went to therapy. My therapist helped me out a lot, and I figured some shit out that I didn't really realize before. So I was able to fix that by myself. I never took any drugs. I haven't fixed it completely. I'm still technically considered clinically depressed. I'm working on it every day. I don't do the whole popping pills to level myself out, which is something that was recommended to me by a lot of people. But I'm the kind of person that thinks myself, fuck that, I can tell myself I don't need that shit. Sometimes I do go through worse days than others, but I always end up pulling up, and I always end up on top. So fuck the pills and smoke the ganj. And yeah, it might take me a little bit more to like level my moods out or to start having a good day, but I always end up having a good day either way if I smoke the ganj. So I just leave it at that. Like make do with what I got. But I still don't understand the concept of being addicted to something. It's a foreign concept to me, I guess. I'm not saying that it's not real. I'm not judging any of you out there that do have any problems like trying to quit anything or something like that. I'm not trying to put you guys down or anything. I'm just explaining to you guys the way I am. So letting you guys know. But yeah, to me, it's more of a concept of mind over matter. Your will is what tells your mind what you want, what you need, and unless you're sick to an extent, something life and death threatening, that's a different story. I remember there's this one story that I was gonna use for Stony Tales of the News, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys that for those of you who follow Token Daily, more than likely you already heard this story before because it's a very popular topic right now about the 14-year-old girl from Connecticut that is being forced by the state of Connecticut to take chemotherapy. Uh, this girl, her mom is saying that she doesn't want her to take that poison, blah blah blah, and all that this little girl had to do to let for the state not to force her to do the chemo was she had to be a competent person in court. Like she had to be able, all she had to do was sit up there, talk for a couple of minutes, and the judge was going to decide from her speak or from her, her statements, whether she was competent enough to be an adult and say, you know what, I don't want that stuff in my body, and she wasn't able to do it. She was not competent enough to be. She just apparently, from what I read, little girl just stayed quiet the whole process. So the judge didn't deem that she was competent or like that she was an adult to be able to make her own decisions about not taking chemo. So the state of Connecticut is forcing the mom and forcing the little girl to what up, BZ, homie? He jumped on the Google Hangouts real quick. I just got his notification. So cheers, bro. Um, yeah, but the little girl is being forced to take chemo because she has a cancer. But the weird thing is, okay, so the facts about the story are the doctors told her she had to take chemo because she's got, I can't remember what cancer it is, but it has something to do with, I think it's Hodgkin's disease, I think it is that she has. It messes with your immune system, stuff like that. So it basically attacks your body, some like HIV or AIDS attacks your body, same way. So the little girl has Hodgkin's disease, right? And they told her, you take chemo, you do the chemo, there's a 95% chance that you're gonna live, and you're not gonna have to be doing the chemo forever. But I mean, there has been many years, many cases where the doctors will tell you, yeah, there's a 95% chance that you're gonna live if you do the chemo, but something happens, the patient just doesn't survive the chemo. Like throughout the time that they're supposed to be getting healed, they're dying as well, and they just don't make it to the finishing point of the chemo, and they don't beat the cancer, and they die. Unfortunate, but it happens sometimes. But then there is those people that they do beat the chemo and they get to finish the therapy and they live and they become survivors, you know. And but there's really no like point to say no to something when they're telling you it's 95% effective. You know, there's a 95% chance for you to win. So why would you fucking lower those chances down to like a 65% chance by negating the treatment at the first chance that you got? Because by her negating the treatment, I think she had started chemo, and because when they first negated the treatment, um, the little girl and her mom started going to chemo, but then she booked it and she stopped going. So the state of Kentucky told they took the little girl away from the mom because they were saying that it was negligent that she wasn't forcing her to go take chemo. So she got taken away from the mom, and she started going to chemo again, and she was given back to the mom. And so the first time she stopped going to chemo, at first she had a 95% chance of getting better, but then she went to a whole like 65% chance after she ran away from the chemo the first time because her body being away from like the chemo started degenerating faster and faster. Like it started getting attacked more by that stupid cancer, and it just fucked her over more. And now she's going back to the chemo, being forced by the state of Kentucky to go back, and now she's got an even lower chance of fucking surviving the chemo or fucking surviving the cancer because of what she did, which is sad. I mean, fuck, man, it's so sad that like she's now got lowered her chances because she thought she was doing the right thing by not wanting the chemo. Because I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but chemo is radiation. It's fucking radiation. You know what radiation is. It fucks up your cells. It slowly, literally disintegrates your cells. It destroys your cells little by little. But it's the way that it's done with the chemotherapy. It's in the long run. So yes, you are gonna get super sick trying to fix yourself by injecting yourself with chemo and all that, and you are gonna look like shit at first. But there's a 95% chance you're gonna beat it, and they're saying that there's like some fucked up effects. You might live like a couple of years less, but hey, you were able to get to being able to be 50 or so, but live a couple of years less because of the chemo. But yeah, it just sucks. But like I was saying, totally went off track, but I had to tell you guys that story real quick. Yeah, um, unless it's something like that, life and death, a situation of life and death, then I wouldn't take it. therapy either, but like that is something that is life and death, and it's more definite that you're gonna beat it. So I would do the chemo or stuff like that. But if it's something like you need to quit smoking or something else that is not like depressions and stuff like that, I know that there's different measures and I guess like grades of depression. Um, there's like the mild depressions that like it's something that comes and goes, um, and it's just natural in the body. It's supposed to happen. But then there's other people that have clinical depression where it's a little bit more advanced. For some reason, it's like your body doesn't regulate itself after you become depressed. It doesn't release, I guess, the necessary endorphins that you need, or I don't know what it's called, the necessary chemicals you need for your body to level itself out. So that's why the doctors recommend you to take certain kinds of medicines or pills, and those pills are supposed to block certain things, receptors or something like that, and or you know replace the stuff that you're missing and level your body out and become happy again. And I believe that kind of thing can be fixed by the body. The body has the potential to fix all that, but people don't give it the chance to because we always see something happen immediately and boom, you throw drugs at it right away. Fix it, fix it, fix it, you know? And I don't like that. I've never liked that. I've gone through sicknesses that are pretty fucking bad and not done anything about it. Like, I don't take cough medicines. I don't take uh, pills that to help me with anything. Um, I don't take like let's say I have like a bad stomach ache, my medicine, smoke some weed and it goes away. um, let's say I have diarrhea, my medicine, smoke some weed and it goes away. Um, let's say I'm hungry and or let's say I haven't eaten for a long time and I'm just not hungry and I can't eat and I try to eat but I can't eat some smoke some weed and I get really hungry sometimes. So it fixes mainly every problem that I have. So I think the reason that it does fix it is not just because it's a miracle drug that fixes everything. No, it's because I tell myself it's gonna fix it. You force your mind to tell yourself it's gonna work. It's gonna fix it. Your mind does what it needs to do to make it work. That's the way I view things. That's the way I think about it. And I don't know. That's mainly why I don't understand why people get addicted to certain stuff. I believe it's all mind over matter. Just a really long topic. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but yeah. That's what happens when you have the good ganja. You get so baked that you forget why you we're talking about what you were talking about. oh, oh my. Oh, that was a huge hit. For those of you who are like, damn, why does it cost so much from such a little hit? I'm smoking from a tiny ass piece, and I'm not smoking the best quality buds. So, the lower grade quality bud, the more you're prone to coughing. I'm not sure why, but yeah, that's from what I've experienced. I've smoked all types of bud, even high grade medical bud, thanks to some very awesome people. In Texas, the bud game is not that big, so it's hard to find the good shit. I mean, you can find brickweed everywhere, like literally everywhere. And I can throw a penny up, and whoever hits in the head is going to be some weed. But it's probably someone that I know. So yeah. Anyways, so the weed game here is huge, but not for the big strains. Big strains cost pretty penny. But if I'm talking about lower grade, like mid level, I'm not talking about medical mid level. I'm talking about street mid level. It's a huge difference for those of you who don't know. Anyways, for yeah, street mid level marijuana is what I get all the time, and the smokings of that is a lot harsher than smoking that really nice high grade. Because man, I can smoke high grade all day, every day, but and I feel fine. When I start smoking too much of this stuff, and I cough and I cough and I cough, and my throat starts getting sore. I don't like that. So yeah, you might be like, it's not such a big hit. You shouldn't be coughing that much. It's because of the grade of the bud. Yeah, it's supposed to be uh, you cough the danker the bud is, but no, that's not true. You cough, the more carcinogens you get, the more you cough because you're burning something. So the carcinogens is what making that coffee feeling, that coughing feeling. But if you're vaping it or something like that, you don't really cough. I mean, I could take humongous hits of some dirty ass brick weed and not cough at all. And it's the same way if I take some humongous ass hits of some like danky ass shit. But when I burn it or when I smoke the flower itself, it actually fucking makes me cough like a motherfucker. Water doesn't help it, none of that shit helps it. Yes. Anyways, guys, finish my bowls. I smoked like 2 or 3 or 4 maybe bowls. I'm not really sure. I want to go ahead and thank you guys for joining. For those of you who joined me for the whole session, I enjoyed giving you guys my Stony rambles, my wake and bake, helping you out with the hangouts, talking to you guys about all these little topics that we talked about. Sorry about that. Um, Probably gonna be using some of these smaller topics that I talked about and go more into depth. In depth. I don't know. I can say the word, but I can't spell it, so it doesn't matter. In depth. I remember I wrote that somewhere the other day, and somebody replaced it and put the correct word for me. I was like, thanks, man. In depth. So, anyways, I'm gonna use those mini topics for other videos. I think I can really make some long, rambly videos and talk a lot because I have a lot to say about some of these topics. I don't know why. If you guys enjoyed this video, like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry about the whole 360p resolution skin. It looks ugly. I know it does, but that's the way Google Plus works. It doesn't let you have high resolution on live feeds or whatever. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you guys keep a lookout for the new Stoner Tuesday news video. It's going to be uploaded today. 100% sure that it's going to be uploaded today. I don't care if it takes me all fucking day. I'm going to upload that motherfucking video today. And if it doesn't let me upload it, then I will upload it without editing. I will just upload the clip that I recorded without no editing, no nothing. So for sure it's uploading it today. I don't care what the fucking computer tells me. So yeah, look out for that. I'm gonna have that video up today, and maybe I'll have another video out today, or I'll make another video during the upload time. And yeah, I'm gonna use the topic that I told you guys about all the drugs, I guess, all the illegals I've used in my life. I think that'll be a really good topic. I saw it on another video. Shout out to Pastel Unicorn. She is an awesome YouTuber. She recently made a video called the same thing about her talking about all the drugs she's used in her lifetime and explaining why and how and like story about it and everything. And that really sounded like a really good idea. So I'm gonna do that. So cheers. Awesome to you guys who came. So thank you for that. PhD and THC. Shout out to you, EBZ420. Shout out to you, brother. I know you guys were here for sure because I was getting the comments from you guys. So thanks for that. Enjoyed the session. So yeah, peace, guys. And that's the second or third time I do that. I don't know why I keep doing that. I feel like Nixon already. So peace. I am not a liar. Smoke weed every day.